Tamara Green here for lesson number 22. I've got the camera down because I'm going to show you a cool body tapping technique. Now you're seeing the reverse image of me, but underneath the heart on the left side, on one flat hand on the rib cage and the other flat hand right below it, we're going to tap 30 times over the liver. The liver is the organ that tends to hold anger and other kinds of toxins. This kind of tapping is very good to help release that. Okay, here we go. 30 times. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then rub it. Breathe in. Let it out. Another breath. Let it out. And last deep breath in. Good. Very good. Wipe all that down. Okay, A Course in Miracles, lesson number 22. What I see is a form of vengeance. Today's idea accurately describes the way anyone who holds attack thoughts in his mind must see the world. Having projected his anger onto the world, he sees vengeance about to strike at him. His own attack is thus perceived as self-defense. This becomes an increasingly vicious cycle until he is willing to change how he sees. Otherwise, thoughts of attack and counterattack will preoccupy him and people his entire world. What peace of mind is possible to him then? It is from this savage fantasy that you want to escape. Is it not joyous news to hear that it is not real? It is not a happy discovery to find that you can escape. You made what you would destroy, everything that you hate and would attack and kill. All that you fear does not exist. Look at the world about you at least 5 times today, for at least a minute each time. As your eyes move slowly from one object to another, from one body to another, say to yourself, I see only the perishable. I see nothing that will last. What I see is not real. What I see is a form of vengeance. At the end of each practice period, ask yourself, is this the world I really want to see? The answer is surely obvious. Okay, I'm going to give you a quote from an amazing author, Viktor Frankl. Everything can be taken from a man but the one thing, the last of the human freedoms, to choose one's attitude in any given set of circumstances, to choose one's own way. He wrote an amazing book called I have to look it up. It is Man's Search for Meaning. So in his young teenage years, I think he was about 14, Viktor Frankl was in Auschwitz, and he lost so many things. He lost his possessions, he lost his clothing and food and comfort, and even his father. But he knew that the Nazis could not take from him his attitude. And that really is what today's lesson is about. How we're seeing the world through the attitude of anger, vengeance, annoyance, frustration is really, again, remember we've been talking about kind of cause and effect. It's like it has a boomerang effect and it comes back. into our lives, and we see the world even more that way. And so we're seeing it even through more vengeance, more anger accumulated. And every time we see the world, it just seems like it's getting worse and worse and worse. It's really hard to see the love and the beauty that's out there in this world, and there is tons of it when we are seen through the eyes of anger. So here we go. It's very important to not try to stuff down or avoid the feelings that you're having. If you're having feelings of anger, it's so important to express it, but of course in a very respectful, integrous way. I'm going to give a little caveat here. If you are expressing anger towards somebody who has a tendency of physical violence, please do not do this without a professional. Please. I want you to be safe. It's very important that you stay safe. And you may, okay, so that aside, if you're, just with somebody that is, you have some annoyance or frustration or even anger with, what you want to do is, it's okay to express how you feel. Or even if you don't even say it in front of that person, or maybe they're not even alive anymore, it's okay to express it, to yourself in a journal. Writing is very powerful. Get it all out. Your pillow. Oh, I spent years getting anger out on my poor pillow. Just the point I'm making is it's important to get it out. Get out that anger, but in a way that is productive, not counterproductive. No finger pointing, no blaming. That just creates more of the world that you see that is filled with all these reasons to be so filled with vengeance. All right? And keep doing that liver tapping. It's good. It really helps with this. In fact, that's a great exercise. Tap, tap, tap over while I'm so angry about, and tap, 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 and breathe out, breathe out. It's a great way. I've done it many, many times, and I highly recommend it. Okay. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.